Really? Come on. Why are you upset now? I got an upgrade to my Stream Deck, and now it's not working. Rather, it was working just fine, and has out of the blue stopped working. So let me... I mean, this happened with my last one too, especially when I did a lot of configuration, so I'm not like angry or anything. It's just like, come on, really? Let's see. You working now? You're working now. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, as long as I don't have to restart OBS, we're good. We're not gonna have any problems. Sick. Okay. Cool. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the late stream. It is, in fact, very late. But I fell asleep a little bit earlier. I'm not feeling all that tired, so we're gonna have the stream for as long as it lasts. Right. The music. Is the music loud, or is it not? A little loud. There we go. Sorry. So, I don't remember what I covered last time. I've been labeling the machines with labels. Lo and behold, those are some of the better options for machine labeling. Stays out of the way. Doesn't open a GUI when you right-click on it. You have to shift right-click to open the GUI, so it's not that bad. We've got chunk loading all set up around here. I think I mentioned that last time, and I moved the blast furnace over a little bit as a result. We can see we've been building up a steel supply pretty well now. Yeah, that's, what, 3 stacks of steel? That's actually pretty good. For once, I feel sufficiently prepared. That was the wrong chest for that. I've been basically just fiddling around in the Twilight Forest. I found some pentlandite? It's pent, right? Pentlandite? Yes, for some nickel. I have since smelted up all that nickel. So we now have, where is it? Here. We have 4 stacks of nickel. And if you will recall, it is 2-to-1 iron to nickel ratio in order to get Invar. Now we already have a little bit of Invar. We're gonna need more if we want to get into an EBF today. That's my goal. I don't know if we're gonna do it today, but I'd love to. I'd love to get the EBF done tonight. But you know, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Y'all know this is a long-term pack. Nothing's gonna happen in a rush. Ever in this pack. But yeah. Let's see. Today I learned that the chat plugin that I use for the Restream plugin is apparently configurable, and I could have made it smaller this whole time. Now I feel like a dummy. Like, I zoomed it out manually, but apparently there was like other settings you could use as well. I don't know why I feel super uncomfortable. I think I'm sitting way too far back. That's a little better. Cool. So yeah, we have some stuff we need to get done in order to get into an EBF. If we take a look at the, first of all, hang on, I've got 2 things that I want to make for my 2 machine slots over here, and then we'll get into the EBF. But until then, I'm really tempted to start making the nickel, or sorry, the Invar, but I have this gut feeling that our solars, because this area is now chunk loaded, that our solars are completely scaled over, and I need to go descale them. It's not a good feeling. It also kind of prompts me to possibly do the upgrades that I want to do. We'll see. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we're at about, what's that, 33% efficiency? So let's go ahead and get these guys descaled. That way we can just relax for the rest of the stream. I love that almost all of these landed down here. That's perfect. All right. So we've got to come up with a better solution for this that doesn't require the water. Because honestly, this conversion and all this, not really ideal. I did find a solar at one point. It wasn't this one from IC2. Was it from Advanced Solars? No. Maybe? It might have been. I would just love to get into alternative energy, but it looks like that might not be happening anytime soon. The advanced solar panel is just all LV stuff though. So this is like very doable in the sense that like we have the necessary technology. I think we even have like, this is the only thing that we don't really have yet. But we can, I think we should be able to make that at some point soon, maybe. We'll see. Maybe. Look at our friendly little pet. Look at my friend. Did I forget? I did forget to put this back at some point. Well, we can do that as well. But yeah, so like I don't know. I do have just a little bit of concern. Right now, I've started filling or putting in the solars from the furthest from the water source to the closest. That way, they fill up in an order that doesn't make me feel concerned, I guess. So that's been working a lot better. And oh, I did move my pick back to cobalt because we found a little bit more, and so I've been a little bit less concerned about running out and not being able to utilize or repair my tools. My poor boots. Come on. This won't be nearly as slow because it's half as much water. Man, we've done so much around here. It's wild to think just how much we've done. Surprised that isn't a quest, actually. Speaking of which, we apparently have some quests to claim. Yay. Alright, you're getting full enough, so I'm not really all that worried anymore. So, we should be able to do this, and this, and we're good to go again. We back up to operational standards that we were used to in just a second. Not bad. Okay, so we've got... Alright, I did get just a whole bunch of junk. Forgot about that. How far are we from a drawer controller, actually? Now that I think about it. You know, probably pretty far. EBF far. That's for sure. The EBF is definitely standing between us and a drawer controller. I know stainless steel is definitely a part of that, and I think there's even more on top of it all, but I can't remember what all it is. As you can imagine, there's so much in this pack that you have to do that it's kind of hard to keep up. And it's hard to want to keep up. There's just so much. There's always tons of stuff going on. Anyways, and I refuse to replace these two. This guy is great. Just look at this esteemed gentleman. On that note, I do need to give you the bonk. You're actually just going really fast, but being really quiet, right? Yeah. Okay, good. And that is even more nickel. You know, here's what we can do. I'm going to do this for now. I just want to put these here so that I'll remember. How's that work for y'all? Now, the basic... Blah, 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 blah. I love it when words do not come out correctly when I'm speaking. One thing, before I go into the recipes that we need to craft, I made some more LVs. I got some more stuff put together. I didn't, like, prepare big time, but I definitely didn't want to be stuck doing everything completely from scratch. So that's where we are now, essentially. So we need 2 wrought iron and 1 steel plate. Times 2. And then we need more steel as well. 8, 9, 10, right? So 10 of these. And then 2 of the wrought iron that we have. I'm so glad I bought all that wrought iron. It has made it so much easier. Is there an easier way to make wrought iron at any point in time? Or are we just stuck with the crappiest way to make wrought iron on the planet? Here we go. Ilmenite dust and carbon dust. 9 of the ilmenite, which is not something that I was immediately expecting to... I was immediately expecting to see some sort of a thing. But apparently ilmenite is just a... titanium iron oxide? When it's 3, it's 8, right? 2 is ibe? No, 1 is ibe. I can't remember, honestly. Never was my thing. So let's go ahead and get these into the plate maker. I grabbed the wrong number of those. I need more. Hang on. Forgot we had the hopper system. Should just put the steel in the hopper. I'm such a dummy sometimes. So if we take a look at the EDF quest real quick, let's go ahead and get to like bookmarking all that, I suppose. Multi-block goals will tell us exactly what we need. So we need 11 heat-proof machine casing. In fact, let's go ahead and bring up... I've got... So the new Stream Deck, I got the bigger, like the one with the knobbies and stuff. So I've got 2 more buttons, which I've been able to put folders in. So I've now got a dedicated overlay button for this, which is nice. So let's do a couple of things. So we did this last stream. The basic circuit assembler is not happening. However, the basic electrolyzer is a thing we want to do, right? And then we want to do the EBF. Which is going to have some subtasks. So let's take a look at those. So we need 11 heat-proof machine casings. We need 1 electric, I guess, EBF, whoops, core. We need 1 LV input. Let's do this actually. 11x LV input bus. 1x LV output bus. 1x LV input hatch. And you know what? Hang on. Get plain text tree. And what we can do is something like this. That way we can tell kind of what's going on. Because plain text stuff is like the best. So we need... We need the muffler hatch. We need 2 LV energy hatch. We need 128 2x cupronickel wire. And we need 16x cupronickel coil block. And so the way this will work is we will need the cupronickel block, which will be the end. Does that look right to y'all? I think that looks right. So we don't need the basic electrolyzer or the cutting machine, but I do want them. So we're gonna go and try to go for those as soon as we can. All right, so this one should not be too terribly difficult, and this one's gonna be a little more complex. It's not going to be that bad. So we've got almost everything here. We just need you, and glass. We need to get 2 pieces of glass, actually, and some gold as well. Because the gold here is at, in a wire mill, is at 1 to 4? 1 to 2. Okay. So we need 2 pieces of gold, 2 pieces of glass. Thanks, TJ Media. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate that you interacted with my tweet. You know, speaking of interaction, it is wild. So if you watch on YouTube, I posted a medieval Minecraft Let's Play, episode 1. Took a while to edit, like 3 or 4 or 5 hours. I do have another one recorded. I just haven't had time to edit it. And in essence, it seems as though it has blown up and it's like well over 1,000 views at this point. I don't even understand, like... Well, I do understand how. It looks like it was posted on the CurseForge page for Medieval Minecraft, but I also like bumped up my editing and thumbnail skills a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say skills, effort. I'm putting in more effort. So, all right, basic electrolyzer done. Easy peasy. So this is going to be good for something. I don't know what. I mean, I do vaguely know what. So the electrolyzer can be used, where is it? Here we go. To separate out major ores. So if we were to get, for example, we've got cobaltite dust. So if we took this and electrolytically separated it, we can actually get sulfur, arsenic, which is like going to be used later, and then actual plain old Greg-Tech cobalt, which we can then turn into like manulin, or all these other things. So all that cobaltite that I mined, which was a part of one of the other ores that I harvested out, is now like not useless, which is nice. So let's go grab that real quick. The cobaltite is here. Need to give it a quick spritz. Of course, by spritz, I mean really a dunk, but you know. And then, right. For this, we needed rubber, more motors. I think we're okay there. And then for you, we need cobalt brass gear. This is getting a little tricky, not gonna lie. If I pulverize a chipped diamond, what about just a diamond, which I'm a little bit afraid to ask. Here we go. It's 1-to-1. Okay, and then from there, I can break 1 into 4. So this is just 1 diamond. Man, they made me really scared for just a second. Now, do I have to do it? Can I do this? Certainly hope so. Anyways, for the sake of example, if I do this... No, hang on. What am I missing then? Electrolyze 3. And then what? Chip 1? Does it matter? What am I missing? What else do you want? You didn't say you needed, like, water. 7.5 seconds. The energy cable was connected. Did it not connect? No, it did. You definitely did. Do I still need, like, cells in there anyway? Where are my cells? Do I keep them in here? I know I have cells somewhere. I made a bunch. Where do they go? Did I leave them behind? Speaking of which, though, there's that diamond dust. Yay. I know I made a bunch of cells between streams. Like 16 or so, I think. Did I just put them away? I put them away. Why did I put them away? I thought I made more than that, too. I'm kind of confused. A lot of weirdness. A lot of weirdness. Mind you, the server's been having a very bad time until today. Not this server, but like the machine itself. Been big suffering, so I hope that's not related. Okay, what am I missing here? Do I need a better electrolyzer? Basic. Oh, MV. Is that actually the problem? Like, is this actually just too high tier of a recipe? If so, like, sucks, but the machine's made, so... Oh my, okay. Interesting. Definitely not, like, nearly as interested in keeping this guy around now, but whatever. Magnetite is practically as good as iron. Why would I do this? However, if there is something for the stupid frickin' You got anything for the stinking vanadium magnetite? Because boy, do I not give a crap about that stuff. You can have it. Liquid oxygen to oxygen. Neat. Magnetic, magnesia. Coal into carbon. Sure. Yeah, I have not seen a single recipe here that I could care at all about. If I manage to find cobaltite, then there we go. Cool. Well, that was a waste. Oh well. Should have looked at the recipe better. Anyways, we've got to figure out the cobalt brass gear. So we need an extruder, but we need 8 cobalt brass. So that is an alloy smelting recipe, probably, right? No. Okay. Cobalt brass dust. Here we go. We need just one of this recipe, I suppose, is really all I'm seeing. It's not that bad, honestly. We've got cobalt dust, we've got aluminum dust, we've got brass dust. Well, we can make brass dust. So the aluminum dust... Can't it be made from pulverizing? Yes, okay. That's what I thought. And then cobalt dust from pulverizing you. And so brass is just brass. So to make brass is just a alloy. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2 zinc. So we will take this out. And it is that easy, ladies and gentlemen. I really hate that I didn't read that that was an MV recipe. It makes sense. I just don't like to read. And then 7 of those, and then we can go ahead and take these over to the forge hammer. I said forge hammer. I'm just going to keep the electrolyzer around. I'm not going to like scrap it down or anything because that seems really not smart. So now if we do this and this, And then... that. Come on. There we go. So cobalt dust itself, I can't do much with because it requires way more heat. Like, it requires an EBF to actually smelt down. Even then, I will still need like a bunch of energy to do it, or something to help with the smelting process, and accelerant, I think, probably. So that's not ideal. It just is what it is, though. You know? Anyways, we'll make that. That gets us 8 cobalt brass dust. Now, do I need to... If I wanted to make a gear out of you... Oh, we got the quest complete. I'm honestly surprised that that was a quest and not the ingot. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. 2 cheeseburger. Not yet eaten. So there is that. Can I make this with dust? No, I have to smelt these first. Whatever. Well, I'll run and jump as much as I can so as to be able to eat cheeseburger. Cheeseburger do sound good. Right, and then... Don't know who in their right mind needs 7 stone pressure plates, but they also suck to make, so honestly, I'll take it. Thinking about it, now that I've said it. Grab that gear mold and go ahead and do this recipe, but not that one. So if you didn't know, the cutter can do a couple of things. If I remember correctly, the cutter... Are you kidding me? Come on. Nighttime or something? No? Okay, we're gonna let you store up a bunch of energy then. That's gonna be really annoying. If we can't finish this recipe. But the cutter, the cutting machine, if I remember correctly, is going to be perfect for making either plates or more efficiently making rods if we have the lubricant. Sometimes you could even use water, it seems, which is nice. Hang on. No, that's for one thing. This also will replace the saw. So that's nice. But if we took a look at, like, a diamond plate, for example, which is something we see often come up, this is made like so. So you make a diamond plate just by putting in a block of diamond and several buckets of water. Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. Really? Do I need to go, like, is it a steam production issue, or is it a... This is why I really hate this setup. Is it that I have too much steam? I've got plenty of steam, so somewhere we've got a bottleneck on steam converting over into EU, and that's not a problem because we can just steal the other one, but the other generator, but it's just annoying. But we are going to go steal that other one. Hopefully it doesn't blow everything up, though. Right, I did forget how big of a pain this was going to be. Where did I lose one? Okay, but this probably doesn't even do what I need it to do. Okay, well, if that's going to be the case, if we're stuck there, do we need to look at the battery alloy? Okay, well, while that crafts, let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff we're going to need for this guy, because we need another conveyor belt, which means we're going to need another one of these. We're all out of the magnetic iron. Okay. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the rod or the ingot, so I wanted to just be safe. So we'll need, actually we need 2 more of these, so it's good that I grabbed extra. So we'll need that, and now we can make another one of those. And with those 2 and some rubber sheets, how are rubber sheets made again? Alloy smelter, that figures. That figures, yeah. Nothing, fluid solidifier is not doable. Extruder is not an option. Loop bag. Okay, well, it's been a minute. Let's try. We're 4 seconds short. Are you kidding me? Like, how do I even fix this? I'll tell you how I'm gonna fix it, but I'm just generally really annoyed by this. Should have some steam pipes here, right? Yep. Now, okay, so we need to look at the steam turbine. All right, so the steam turbine outputs 32 volts. You can do only 32 volts at 1 amp. So I think this is going to burn our cable. There is a much more controlled way that I can test this, so I'm going to do that first. And that is to just do this, this, and this. And so now, if I were to connect something like this machine here that I don't care about, are you gonna burn? Seems like no. But that's because you're not even connected. Now, is that because you have no power draw? What's like an easy electrolyzing recipe I can test? Do I have coal dust over here? I think I do still. Yeah. One. Okay. No, so that like totally works. Still relatively skeptical that this isn't going to burn up my everything, but we'll see. Let me make sure something real quick. All right, we need to do that. And we need to do something here. All right, so this, there we go, hang on. And the network, select a container, that's why, okay. And then we will deploy and replace. All right, so now I want to do one more thing. Sorry, I do want to just make sure we don't explode our everything. So what happens if I attach help? Let's duplicate this with GTY enabled. Attach to the right container. Here we go. Now, help. Back up. No. So what we can do is CD to the servers. Okay, so now I feel a little more confident doing stupid things with my time. I still don't think this is going to bode very well for me. Just saying, the math doesn't math. And it would be nice if you just weren't such a pain. Alright, so now we can do that. Yep, there it is. Stop. Okay, no machines blew up. But it did not finish. This is honestly kind of crap. I don't mind the wire burning. Like I had a real good hunch that would happen. The math was there. What's a better wire? I guess that's probably what I should really be looking into is like, what's our next wire? I guess we should just do copper, right? But I don't have any of these things, so never mind. I mean, it looks like copper wire can do the job. I know it's lossy, but like, we're not going that far. I think that might be my move. Is to just use copper and go from there. Just for this one like little bit, and then we'll go pull it all out and do something else. I've got to clean this inventory up. It is a mess. Okay, so we've got copper wire. And then if we do that and that, now we should be able to connect just fine. Whoops, no, we don't do that. Again, with this being completely temporary, I'm going to be very careful with where my runs are connecting. This, for example, I don't want in the slightest bit. Why? Why? Did I misunderstand something? This could do 128. Two of these is 32. So that would be 64 total. Okay, so then I guess we'll do this. Like, I don't know at this point. This crap's all just made up. Like, I know there's some truth behind it, right? But the tooltips are either wrong or the... We don't even need to connect the wire mill. I don't even need to waste that. Or, like, something's going on behind the scenes that is not being explained correctly or well. And, like, I know this pack isn't for general audiences, so it's not like I'm terribly frustrated, but it's just getting a little old. Now, if this catches on fire, I will actually be very confused. Why are you running out of energy? Is it that lossy? I don't understand at all. Shut up. Just shut up. Be quiet. We're definitely not bringing in enough steam right now because it's nighttime. I think it's nighttime. Yeah. At this point, we've wasted a ton of steam. Mine included. Let's just let that build up while I go put these away. Chemist 100 or Chemist 10. Fun. Carbon dust I know where to put as well. I think I have space for it in here, yeah? No. No? Okay. Weird. Yeah, it's the first, like, level 10 thing that I've gotten for some of those in a while. And I know that I can start compressing things down. I just don't want to. Doesn't matter to me quite yet. All right, you're full of steam. Both of you are. I don't understand. How are you... So, what does this produce? 32, so we should have 64. All right, 64, 60. Actually, really, 64, 64, right? So at this point, we should have 128, 124, 120, 116, 114, and 112. So what is lying here? Loss per meter per ampere. So even at 112 is what we said, right? Divide that by 2, that's 56. You said you're only using 30. And you put this quest before the battery, so you can't tell me that I needed the battery for this, because they should be dependent. I should have just crafted it. I don't even know why I bothered. I've wasted just so much time with this crap. Wow, I did it. You piece of garbage. Okay, now let's put the whole frickin' room back together. Alright, so we can do that-ish. Should work. And then leave that open, I guess? Does it really matter? What did I do over here? Oh, okay, I actually did put Tyrion down. Wow, neat. Right, that makes sense, because you can actually see it. Got it, okay. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And then come over here and fix this shiz up, because it is bonked. Thoroughly borked. So we need to get the single factory block back there. We've got to get tin cable running again. Right, I forget that I have to do it like this. No, I don't think that's quite right. Maybe it was. I forget that I also don't really have to jump. So if we do that and that, then we can go straight down into here, like so. Cool, that works. That's fine. Alright, so with the cobalt brass gear that I definitely got completely legitimately. I mean, like, real talk, though, I would have still needed 8 ingots, because I can make 1-to-1 plates and 1-to-1 rod, so just wasn't going to do that again. Wasted sufficiently enough copper on that, so I don't feel like I cheated at all. Can I deconsolidate you? Yeah, okay. So it's not all... I mean, it is pretty much wasted, don't get me wrong. Machine electrolyzer, don't care. Just don't. Really don't care. Got a bunch of ingots in here now from cleaning up earlier that I'm going to go and grab back. And now let's look at the basic cutting machine. We're just missing a conveyor belt. That's right. That required 12 rubber and a mold, not block, but plate. Because that is sheet, alloy smelter, plate. Cool. Wow, you didn't run out of energy, you absolute moron. Okay, so we got those two, and what was the thing in the middle for the belts? That was a tin cable. So that is one conveyor module. Do we already have one sitting around? I don't think so. And now, all of these things combined gets us one basic cutting machine. This is life-changing. This is life-changing. Right, so we did these two, and we just did the have a connection over the alloy smelter. Because, yeah, no, that damn near broke me. Pardon my language, just don't got the patience. I think I made extra labels, but maybe I did not. I thought I made extra labels. Or maybe I just didn't put them down here. I suppose I'm allowed to put them in other places. I just don't know why I would have. Right, right, oh yeah, hang on. There, and then labels. Yeah, okay, I do have more labels. Which is great, because we can put a saw in that label, because that's exactly what it is. It's just a glorified saw. Obviously it does more, right, but like, it's a saw. Need something cut up? Take it there. So we're just going to use this saw and put it in here. Boom. Roasted. So yeah, the cutting machine in the LV state can do quite a bit. You can see, of course, you can do plates in bulk. We also will need to get water into this guy most of the time. I don't really know what the best way of doing that is, aside from putting a pump down here. I think we were told that we should do that at some point anyway. I want to go ahead and bookmark that advanced solar. Just because we can, like, not completely unreasonably... Wait just a tarnation minute. A tarn dart minute. How do you... I just got Gregged. Okay. Okay, but that's not unbearable. However, I don't... We have once again been Gregged. I thought LUV, low ultra voltage, I guess, huh? Okay, finally something that actually looks familiar. Holy crap. Because this just does one. Can I do anything with you once I have you? Photovoltaics, but that's not gonna, like... It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay. Wild. So far, that's like not the scariest thing in the world. Calcifies over time. This doesn't. And I feel like this would be much easier to manage sometimes. I don't know. I'm just not really sure what I'm supposed to do about energy yet, except for fuel stuff, I guess, right? So, gas generator? Or turbine? Yeah, this is probably where I'm supposed to go next. Gas turbine fuels include... Like, I don't think there's anything that I can really do renewably. Biogas would be my only real guess, you know? So distillation tower, distilling into water, biogas, and fertilizer from biomass, which comes from a pyrolyzed oven or coke oven. But not like a normal coke oven. Or brewing machine. And that's just chaff, which is just plant mass, and centrifuge, which is just... Okay, so yeah, it's definitely like a thing that we can do at some point. Not high priority at all. But this might become a thing that we try to look into at some point. Just as a backup fuel source or something. I don't know. Could just make a bunch more solars. I don't love that approach, but... You know, it is what it is. So apparently lead is made through the Thaumcraft line of tech, which upsets me a little bit. Wow, 37 torches. You know what? Screw you too. I don't want this. I don't care. block of ender pearl is just... Okay, so if you take 9 ender pearls, combine them, then cut them, you can get ender pearl plates, which I've seen in a couple of places. Vacuum hopper elevator was the other one. That's right. I was trying to figure out how to make an elevator at one point. Wireless booster. Wild. Cool. Okay. So if we wanted to do... Yeah, I definitely got 16 more at some point. Where did those go? Did I lose those in a rollback or something? Are they used in a crafting recipe? No? Oh, they all ended up in here. That's what happened. Cool. So yeah, that gives us some options here and there. It's not a bad recipe, to be real. Anyways, so EBF time. We need to do the EBF. That's why I've still got the overlay on after all. So let's go ahead and get some of these things put away so that we can get into that ASAP. Got more of those. Don't care about them at all. We've got the Invar. We're going to probably still need some of this. I don't need all of it, though. I don't know what I'm going to use one brass for. I mean, brass is just an item, so... You know, whatever. Go drop off these chocolate milkshakes, because I don't want them. In fact, I think there's probably already some in here. Oh no, they got taken. Cool. Alright, ooh, we got speed 3. Zoomin'. Zoom time. How are we doing over here? 17 more. It's not bad. I think that's about what we've used. We've been using a lot less steel all at once as we used to, so it's definitely not as an exacerbated problem as it was at one point for sure. So, okay, we need to get the following. If we look here at the white, we need to get... heat-proof machine casing. I need 11 of these. So let's just start with something really simple and just do those. So for 11 of these, I need 66. You can see why I made so many. I need 66 of those. So we'll do that. The speed is so nice. I'm not gonna lie. And I think while all of this smelts up in the alloy smelter, I'm going to go take a brief break. All right, so to-do list is getting to done? To done. All right, so we needed 66 plates, we said, right? So we'll just do that. And then we need... Okay, so for that, we can do... hang on, do I remember there being... We need 11 of these. We need to make 6, so that's going to be 48 of those. 48 more in bar. And is there a 1-to-1 plus some? I can't remember. Is there... No. Cutting machine doesn't. That's the one I was thinking of as the extruder. I don't think we can make an extruder. Well, we can. Why didn't I make an extruder yet? Hang on. Or have I, and I just haven't made any of the... No, I got a compressor. Why haven't I made an extruder? What's wrong with me? Man, I really need to make one. Okay, we can solve that. Let's do that next time. Let's toss that right down there. Just like so. So, yeah. We'll just need to do 48 the old-fashioned way. I think I'm just going to... Don't I have, like, a bunch of files? No, I only have the one. It's the screwdrivers I'm thinking about. Sure. So we can do... Once these are done, we'll do the other stuff. So let's go back here to the multi-block goals and take a look at the EBF. Looks like there's a lot of stuff that we can do, like the Kenthal coil. Air filters are not really helpful yet. Railcraft steam power is an alternative way to make steam. You can use railcraft boilers to require at least one firebox. This looks like it could be fun to do. I've not done a railcraft boiler in a while. So that could be really neat. We never did this. I don't think we need to. Oh, great. Love it. What was the choke? Was there a choke? Okay, weird. Now, these extruder molds, are they still... They're 5 steel, and that is going to get us back 5 steel. Sorry, 4 steel. So we can just reuse these, really. And all we'd be losing is, like, just the cast. So I'll think about that, because it doesn't seem entirely wild to do. So we wanted these. So we need a hammer and a wrench. Wait, is there an assembler recipe? I always skip over the assembler recipes. 6 and 1, so it's still the same. But we can finally use our assembling machine. Is this going to require any fluid? No. Oh, this is going to take too long. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just not patient enough. We're just going to do it this way. I don't even want the increased... like, efficiency. I don't even care. I don't even want Invar dust. Like, it's just not something I could care less about. I'm just going to start making heat-proof machine casings. Oh, I see why it's 6. There's 6 sides to the block. You're basically just insulating the block. I got it. Okay. You're insulating the walls of the frame box. Multi-smelter? Oh, that's HV. I was about to say, how can I already smelt 8,192 blocks at once? I can't. That's the ticket. Stainless steel? Oh, geez, no. Don't even have a clue what that is. Cool. Completely lost on that one. However, we got that done. So now there is like, yeah, I wasn't entirely wrong. There is the EBF like ore essentially. So this is a bunch of iron furnaces. I think we're good. So we could just do, is that 3 LVs and some tin? So we can do that, and we should have quite a few LVs. Made quite a few. And then just 3 iron furnaces, which is going to be 21 iron. And some furnaces. Do I just have any furnaces sitting around? What about iron furnaces? Nope. Okay. Didn't think I would, but... You know, funny to believe that it's been this long and we still can't do much that's more efficient for crafting some of these things than what we already have from, like, all the way in the beginning of the game. I just find it really entertaining sometimes. We're just gonna let you despawn. Could care less about 2 small Invar dust. Did I notice that it was nighttime? I did notice that it was nighttime. Look at me, noticing things. Alright, so now we just need to do iron furnaces. Was that a wrench at the bottom or a hammer? Wrench in the middle. Got it. What has less durability? You. Die. Okay, cool. Now that will get us the EBF core. Now we just need a bunch of other little odds and ends. So we need 1 of each of these. Quest is not complete. It is not EBF time. Do we go for 3 loot bags? What are even the loot bag rolls that we'd want? What, like something from forestry? Or do we go with the Brain Tech Advanced? How do you make this? I seem to recall that this was not, like, the nicest thing to have to make. Okay, this actually isn't, like, that bad. I've already got some of that. And the rubber pulp would be nice, too. Raw carbon mesh, assembly of raw carbon fiber, autoclave. I don't have an autoclave. Let's go with that. I don't think we can actually get anything of value in the slightest bit. Is that 75 coins? It was. Wildin'. Okay. So that is supposedly the quest done. Obviously not, because we don't have an EBF right before our eyeballs right now, so... when watching Threefold's videos, I want to say that he also went with the Brain Tech Aerospace Advanced Reinforced Duct Tape FAL-84, and I want to say that that was because one of the machines will eventually slowly degrade and possibly break. So we don't want that. We need an input hatch, an output hatch. Sorry, input bus, output bus, and hatch. We're gonna need refined glue. So we are going to need... Can I just do fluid extractor, glue, ball of glue, glue from smelting rubber. Okay. So we're actually totally fine. A little complicated, but it's not that big of a deal. So we needed 720 liters. How many buckets is a liter? Is it that I need... Okay, so for us to need... Holy cow. Okay, so if we need 720, and... $720. Then we're going to need 2,160. And to get 2,160, we actually will need... We will need... 8. We'll just need 8 glue. Okay, that sounded like it was going to be way worse. So we're going to need 16 balls of glue. And then for 16 balls, we're going to need 144. But from 1, we get... So we just need 16 rubber. Okay. Man, they made that seem like it was going to really suck. They were wrong. Like, this ain't bad. I just thought I was going to need way more than I did. And we've already got a fluid extractor here, right? That's what you are? Yeah, so we're going to be good. We're going to be just fine. Despawn already, you piece of crap. Now, the pump. There's a pump upgrade, right? So this might not be a bad idea to make. Where's the pump? The simple boy. Is it this guy? I think it's this. No. Here it is. Okay, so one of these would probably be good. Oh, this won't even take too terribly long either. Sick. So maybe we go ahead and make that pump just to make it so we don't need our cells as often. Output facing east. Would that work? Fluid auto output turned on. And then if I look at that glue recipe, this one, for 1 liter we need, yeah, so we just do glue from glue for glue, by glue, with glue, in glue. Definitely tracks. So that's going to be glue. Pretty cool. Okay. What is this again? Rain sensor. Okay. This is correct. No horses were harmed. A lead could probably be nice, I guess. I don't know. Are we done? We're done already. Sick. So let's see, if I put you in here, you're gonna process, you're gonna make glue. The glue is gone, because it's in here now. Sick. Okay. Very good. We have like significantly less to worry about now. So we need a bunch of LV machine hulls. We need, is that 3? And then we need 2 chests and a tank. So we need 24, 25, 26, 27, and 6. 27 steel, 6 wrought iron. And again, since we're actively doing tasks, the little to-do list will stay up because we're knocking stuff out. I forgot the chests. Oh my god, I'm such a dummy. Alright. Alright. We're vibing here. That's okay. So we got steel, we got wrought iron. You can go, and I'm gonna go get the rest of the stuff that I totally, completely forgot about. I don't even remember how to make a tank. It was like iron rings and stuff, right? And glass, hardened glass or something. That might be really annoying to make. I don't... We had a tank at one point. Whatever happened to it? Lava. That's right. We're using one for lava and one for XP. Okay. I mean, this isn't going to be the worst, obviously. A tank's not, like, endgame breaking or anything. By the way, can we make a chest, like, smarter now? We can. We finally can make a smarter chest. What about a furnace? Am I stuck doing stupid furnace, or can I do smart furnace? I can now do smart furnace. Okay. I need to remember that I don't have to do the goofy recipes anymore. For example, just obsidian glass and 2 iron rings is all I need. It's not bad. So obsidian glass is 4 obsidian, right? Because this is 1-to-1 in the pulverizer. Yep. And then a piece of glass that I will need to chisel into clear glass from Tinker's, and then unchisel or uncraft into you. Cool. Easy. Much easier than it used to be. Right, and we needed the iron rings, which we can just craft those pretty easily, right? Yeah. Super. Just want to make sure this gets through without running out of energy. Because if this runs out of energy while it's processing, it will just destroy your items. Which 4 obsidian isn't the worst thing to lose, but I'd rather not. I'm okay with just smacking something with a wooden mallet for a minute. Sick. Oh, we were done anyways. Wowie. Why is this such a slow process? I just don't understand how it could possibly be this slow. Now, can I still craft this? Oh, right, no, not there. I'm just worried that I may have screwed myself out of crafting that. We'll see, though. Whoops, I didn't mean to make all those. Oh well, you know what though? It's not that big of a deal. Now, can I still craft when there's a fluid you don't need? I can. Okay. you're pretty dang great. I'm not gonna lie. Love this assembly machine. Pretty great. All right, so 3 of you, and then a wrench in the middle. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so now we can do... Hang on. I remember there was a catch. That's right. So we need one of you at 1. But then another one of these at 2. I hope we are going to have enough... I don't think we're going to have enough energy again. I think we're going to run into the same stupid issue where I don't... there's not a better way to make more energy, I don't think. Watch. I'm betting. No, we actually did do it. Okay. Color me surprised. I'm going to give it a second, though, because I know we just ate through a bunch of buffer. I know it. Let's make this the backpack for the EBF, though. Sorry, if I'm pessimistic, if it sounds like I'm pessimistic, it's because this stuff has been very frustrating. Hopefully that is long enough. So now we need on preset 2. We had preset 1 before. Now we're going to go to preset 2. And then if we take a look at the last one, the input hatch, that is going to be 30 EU at 24 seconds, and that's going to be a program circuit 1. Okay. So again, I'm just going to chill. I'm going to give that a second to think. Input, output. Right-click with a screwdriver, turn sort mode on or off. That's kind of good to know. Guess I should stop sitting like a frickin' failed yoga instructor. All right, hopefully we should be good now. And am I able to extract that with the universal cell? I think I can. Yep. Sick. Looks like you can also just like uncraft it if you want to just clear it out. That'll obviously turn back into an empty cell that you have to turn back into a universal cell, but it doesn't keep the MBT data on it between crafts, so... And we're done. That's the input hatch. All right, super good. Super good. So we have the input hatch and the input-output bus. Done. Now, I'm not ignorant. I know I saw cupronickel being a thing that I'm going to have to make a bunch of. 128. 2x copper nickel wire. We need 256 copper nickel wire. So we need 250. No, we're back to 128. So we need 2 stacks of copper nickel ingot, which should be an alloy of copper and nickel. And I don't know what the ratio is. Is it 1 to 1? It's 1 to 1. So we need a stack of nickel and a stack of copper. That honestly isn't as bad as I thought it would be. The pain from the rest of this freaking episode, or stream, rather, just outweighs, you know. Let's do a stack of that and a stack of that. Just want to go and get it done while we are looking at the rest of the horrible, horrible stuff that we have left to make. All right, we can get all of this out of here. Leave. So, EVF time. I have those. You dingus. I have these. They're here. Whatever. I don't really care. So now I need a maintenance hatch, 2 LVs, and then the ton of copper nickel wire. Unknown use proceeds to show me 2 more uses. Oh, you know what? The EVF is probably MV, isn't it? 3x4x3 hollow. Okay, hang on. Here we go. You need 2 LV hatches with 4 amps of 32 volts total, or 3 LV hatches with more power if the multi-block is not fully repaired. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we need mica? Or aluminosilica dust. Okay, okay, we're okay now. Because we're going to need... How many was that again? 16? So for 16 of those, we're going to need... Wow, okay. We need... What, 112? No. That's not right. $172. So we're going to need 172 of this, which means we need a lot. That's going to be 86 silicon dioxide dust. How do you even make silicon dioxide dust? Moon dirt, moon rock, raw silicon ore. Guess what I haven't found? Andesite. Here we go. Andesite. Andesite will do it. Neat. Anything else? I'll just go to Europa. I think that's easier. So andesite. We're gonna need 86 andesite. And then I see that it was just like almost any gem. Dust. Seems like it. Okay. Man, I'm not gonna lie. This is brutal. Might need to actually go mine some ruby up finally. Let's see. How am I doing on... Yep, I think we have no choice but to go mine up some ruby. Unless one of these makes multiple dust. That's the only thing we have going for us. Nope, it's 1-to-1. So yeah, we need to find a ruby deposit. I found a ruby deposit. And I also needed redstone, so that actually works pretty well. Why don't we go mine some of that out while we do other things. Let's target that one. I've been going through my redstone pretty quickly, so I'm starting to need more. Yeah, it could certainly have been worse. I will say that much. Oh, okay, cool. Right here. So this is all, yeah, redstone and ruby. So that's pretty perfect. We'll just keep at it. Mind you, that's already getting pretty close to the amount that we need. But... All right. How much cinnabar have we picked up? 8. Okay, good. And then this, I was going to say, this hammers down into, like, really a lot. If we pulverize it, we'll get even more. So we'll just put that in the pulverizer and then hammer it down from there, right? Because if we do you, and then you are just 1-to-1, so we may as well forge hammer it. Pretty sick. All right, so that is 100, right? So we got 90 and then 106. We only need 86, so we'll be fine. That'll leave us 20. I think that should be good. Let's head on up. Start processing, and then I think I'm gonna have to call it a stream. I'm feeling like super tired. It's also getting pretty late, so I may have to call it once we get topside and get stuff at least in a machine, you know? But definitely made a lot of good strides in the right direction today. Helps if I'm going the right way. Not using any other energy, right? Don't think so. So yeah, that's that. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff still left to process up here, but I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go get some rest and leave this stuff to just work away while I'm gone, because we've got chunk loaders all set up. Thanks a ton for hanging out. Sorry it was a bit of a quiet stream. Sorry that there wasn't a lot of success by means of getting the EBF fully set up, but even once set up, I still think we are going to struggle with running it. And I think we're going to have to make probably the advanced steam boiler. One of these. And then use that output, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you probably soon. We'll see. Life's been a little busy. Anyways, bye y'all. See ya.